Like when I tell you my face does not crease, I could have makeup on for 24 hours and it won't crease because I do this.
She's about to do what she's about to do, and she's about to show what the girls should have did.
Hello beautiful people, and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. My name is Thea Russell. In this video, I'll be showing you my everyday go-to makeup look. So if you want to see it, if you want to get into it, then keep on watching. Okay, so to start, I've already used the OLEHENRIKSEN C-Brush Brightening Gel Cream. That's a long name. I already used this to moisturize my face. I like it because it's a gel cream and it's super light. Next, to prep my skin, I like to go in with a primer. Today I'm using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I like to go in with my finger and put it in the places that are most oily. So to start my base, I'm going to be using the Juvia's Place Contour Stick in the shade Congo. That's my cheeks, my forehead, and my jaw. Next, I'm going to go in with my Juvia's Place I Am Magic foundation. Love this foundation. This is probably like my favorite foundation because of its coverage and how flawless it looks on my skin. Also, how long lasting it is. So I'll just go in and I put it on my hand first. And then I go in with my finger. Also, I didn't mention, the reason why I put on my contour stick first is because I find when I use this stick and I leave it on for longer, it gives more coverage. Because I like my face to look snatched, I go in with it first so that I receive more coverage. Before I blend out my contour, I'm gonna blend out my foundation first. I'm using Juvia's Place foundation brush. I love it because it's so stippling and it honestly does not compare. The way this brush blends out, I love it. I just love it so much. So I'm going in with dabbing motions. Next, I'm going to be using my Juvia's Place. It's called the Round Top Foundation Brush. It comes in a set of 9. I usually use this like all the time. These brushes are amazing. And also, when I'm blending out my contour, I like to dab upwards and not downwards. Next, I'm going to go in with my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I really love this concealer because it's medium to full coverage. Just don't come out. Just don't come out. Get out. Again, I'm going to put it on the back of my hand because I find that when I do that and use a brush to apply my concealer, I just like how controlled I can be with it. So yeah. And put it in places that I feel like I need it most. So that's right under my eye. I'm gonna flick it outwards and upwards at an angle, and then that's like around my nose. I used to put concealer, literally have like a whole triangle under my eye, but I find that if you put it in places that you need it most, like that's all you really need. Like you don't need to do the most with your concealer for you to get the flawless highlighted look. You don't need it, you know? You don't need it, baby girl. You don't. I'm also gonna put concealer on my chin and on the bridge of my nose. Next, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer. What is it called? The Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Medium Beige. And I know all my dark skin girls are like, baby, that's too light for you. And that's why I only go in with a dot underneath my eyes. And when I'm feeling extra, a 1-2 dot on the bridge of my nose. That's it, you know, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. But I'm going to use my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge to blend it. And similar to my contour, I like to blend my concealer upwards in the same angle that I applied the concealer so that I get a more snatched look. And I'm also gonna put it on my eyelids, just as like a simple primer. Lead it up to my forehead and blend that out. I like to go in with the bum of the Real Technique sponge and just blend everything together. You can always go back in with your previous brushes. I like to go back in with my contour brush and bring that contour back into the face. Okay, so now it's time to set your face. One thing I advise whenever you apply cream or liquid products to your face, it's always good to set your face with a powder, especially now in the summertime when the sun is blazing on your face. You don't want to be one of those girls slacking, honey. You want it to be all intact. I'm gonna go in with my Sacha Buttercup. This is the darker yellow. Great for my melanin beauties. Apply the powder using a sponge and set it under my eye. So I no longer bake personally, I just press it in. I find it makes my face feel a bit heavier. And we're setting on top of our eyes as well. The only place I do like to bake is the bridge of my nose because it gets the oiliest for me personally, and I like that highlighted snatched look on the bridge of my nose. That's the only place that I bake. But again, I'm gonna go in and press the powder into my forehead. I usually don't dust off the bridge of my nose or the rest of my face until I set everything else. So next I'm gonna go in and set my contour. To set my contour, I'm gonna go in with the James Charles Morphe palette. You don't have to use the same palette as me, but to use like similar colors, that would be cool. I'm gonna go in with these two brown shades. I like this lighter brown because it's warm, it gives some warmth, and then I like the darker brown to shape up my face with the contour. So yeah, I'm just gonna dab it in. Set the rest of my face, so under my contour, my chin, and my cupid's bow area, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter in the shade Nutmeg. And I'm gonna go in with like a flat-ish, dense-ish kind of brush, just so it's easier to control where I apply the powder. On my chin. And then I also put a little bit on my forehead just to tone down the highlight from the Sacha Buttercup powder. And then I'm gonna use my powder brush just to dust it off right away. Now for blush, I'm gonna go back into the James Charles palette and use all three of these, honestly. Orange blushes are also super gorgeous on melanin skin. You ain't hear it from me though. I'm gonna go in using my Juvia's Place blending eyeshadow brush just to blend it all together. I like to use the same exact colors that I used for my blush. I'm gonna stop halfway only because I don't want a smoky look. I just want to bring more life to my bottom lash before I go in with mascara. And then I'm gonna go in again with my L'Oreal Telescopic mascara. This changed the game for real. I'm just gonna spray my face before I put on highlighter because I find that when I spray before highlighter, it gives a more seamless, flawless look. I'm just gonna go in with the bum of my Real Techniques sponge. This also encourages a more long-lasting makeup look. Okay, so for highlighter, I'm gonna use the Juvia's Place Loose Highlighter. Support Black businesses. It's super pigmented. Like a little goes a long way with this product. I'm just gonna like literally dab it. 2 dabs and you're set for your whole face, I promise. The button of my nose, the bridge of my nose, and my inner corner. Those are the places I like to highlight. And my Cupid's bow. And then I blend it out with my hand. Very lightly. So lately, I've really been loving the Foxy eye look. So I'm gonna go back in with my eyeliner and just flick it out. Moving on to the second last step, I'm gonna go in with my lip liner. I just got this brown liner from the beauty supply store. It's like $3. And I'm gonna line my lips. So I'm gonna use the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Abu Dhabi. I love this. This is my favorite nude. And I just put it in the center. I don't cover my whole lips because then that's when I look ashy. Looks so good. I love nude lips. Like I'm getting so excited right now. Now to set my face, I'm gonna use the Milani Make It Last Matte Setting Spray. I love this setting spray. If you're looking for a good drugstore matte setting spray, this is it. I think this is my secret to a flawless airbrush long-lasting finish. Once I set my makeup, I always go in with the butt of my beauty sponge and press it in again. Like when I tell you my face does not crease, I could have makeup on for 24 hours and it won't crease because I do this. She cute. Period. I really had fun filming this, I'm not gonna lie. This YouTube life might be for me. But if you enjoyed it, if you booked me, I hope to see you in my next video. Bye! Ooh, girl, you can't even talk. It's juice, don't worry, it's juice. I'm just nervous. I'm really cute. Chill out. No, don't chill out.